Hello everybody, it's Badel here, and welcome back to the channel. We are back with a new league. There was no team builder this time, there was no draft analysis this time because I don't have time lately. I've been really busy, and the PDD off-season Little Cup is coming, by the way. Eventually, we're struggling to get some like applications, but it's definitely coming. I'm not giving up on Little Cup, but today we are not playing Little Cup. Today we are playing semi-Ubers because Nova in the NBBL invited us to the new season, which is a little bit different. It's not purely Ubers, but they're allowing some of the less used, less viable Ubers that are not allowed in usually and tend to not be picked in Ubers metagames like Necrozma Dust, Dawn Wings, Dialga Origin, and stuff like that. So there's going to be a lot of power in the teams they're going to be facing. I did not draft any of those because I was towards the middle to the end of the pack, so none of those came to me. But we did get something really good, so I'm going to go over the matchup for today and talk a little bit about my team since I didn't do a draft analysis. So today we're going to be facing Willow, coach of the Will-O-Wisps, which is a banger name, by the way. And unfortunately, we don't have a logo because I don't think they were posted on the server. And if they were, I didn't see them. But their team is very scary. But first, let's talk about ours. So we have Demon, Palafin, literally the devil. Archaludon, which is also the mon with us in our intro, because Archaludon is a mon I've been wanting to try ever since it was released, and finally I got the chance. Palafin I'm not so sure about. I drafted it because it's really strong. Like you can't deny how strong Palafin is, but I don't think it's my kind of mon, but we'll see. I thought the same about Chien Pao, and he brought me to semifinals in IBL, so who knows. Next, we drafted Thunderous because I wanted something fast. I wanted some electric type. Thunderous also gives us manual rain dance and electric terrain for the Iron Jugulis, which is our next mon and our first Tera captain. So I should say the draft was divided in tiers rather than points, so we had to draft one S tier, which were one tier 1, which were the Ubers and strongest Pokemon. Mine was Palafin. 2 tier 2s, which were Archaludon and Thunderous, and then 2 tier 3s, 3 tier 4s, and 3 tier 5s. So they are ordered in that order in the image you're seeing. So yeah. And Tera captains had to be 1 tier 3, 1 4, and 1 5. So our tier 3 Tera captain is Iron Jugulis, which, as you probably know, is a mon that I absolutely adore. We have Tera Flying for stab boosted hurricanes, which get 100% accuracy in rain from the Politoed you see down below. Tera Fighting for the steel types, and Tera Steel for the fairy types. Yeah, Iron Jugulis, I love this one. I can't wait to be spamming Hurricane against teams. It's probably not going to be this week because Hurricane doesn't look very spammable, but who knows, maybe it will. Next is Glimora, because I needed a grounded poison, a spinner, and we got the best hazard setter in the game, so I can't go wrong with Glimora. Like, it's super strong, it's super useful, it's a really good mon. Second Tera captain, my tier 4 Tera captain was Meloetta with Tera Normal, Ghost, and Fairy. So Tera Normal boosts our neutral normal attacks, which is always useful. Normal is a very underrated type offensively because it's only resisted by Rock and Steel, and it hits a lot of stuff. Like, it does damage. Ghost is to hit the ghosts, shocker, and Fairy is just probably the best Tera type in the game, so we had to have Fairy for some boosted Dazzling Gleams. And yeah, Meloetta finally released Shiny. Unfortunately, you can't nickname Shiny Meloetta, and I value nicknames over Shinies, so we are not going to be using Shiny Meloetta. Sorry, Iron Miku. your name is not gonna be very accurate because you're not Miku colored, but still. Shiny Meloetta has been released. Once we'll be able to nickname her, I'll be using her, but right now it cannot be. Next is Politoed, like I said. I wanted a Rain Setter that wasn't Pelipper, because Pelipper was in tier 3, and I didn't want to waste my second tier 3 pick on Pelipper. So I decided to get Glimmora rather than Pelipper, and also didn't want to stack up on flying types too much, because I already had Jugulis and I had Thundurus planned. So yeah, I got Glimmora as my tier 3, and as my tier 4 Rain Setter I got Politoed instead, which is still really good in my opinion. It's not as good, it's not as strong, it's not as bulky, but it does have utility. It has Encore, Haze, and a bunch of moves. It has Weather Ball, Ice Beam, Earth Power, a bunch of water moves. So yeah, Politoed is still good, it's still a good Rain Setter. And like I said, if we don't want to bring Politoed, we do have Prankster Rain Dance on Thundurus if needed. Next is Hisuian Decidueye, which is one of my favorite mons. Not necessarily one of the strongest mons on the team, but it's still pretty good. It has Defog, it has Triple Arrows, which is a broken move if only it was on a faster mon. But yeah, it gets a fair bit of coverage. I guess it's a good enough roll. It has good enough roll compression in one mon, so yeah. I like Hisuian Decidueye. And finally, for the tier 5s, we have our third Tera captain, which is Golurk. I was so debating going Tera Floatzel because it was arguably the best choice. But Tera Golurk just looked so fun. I needed a ground type. I got Golurk. I also got a ghost typing Golurk, so we have a spin blocker and an immunity to electric attacks. We have Terra Ground, Ghost, and Fighting. Terra Ground and Ghost are to boost its stabs because it's already a really good stab combination. And Terra Fighting is there to just hit the ice types. The ice types, the dark types. Yeah, gives us a dark type resist. Hits the ice, dark. Also the steel types, but we already hit those with ground coverage, but yeah. Next is Floatzel, our main rain sweeper. Floatzel, you know I love this mon. I used it in my first league alongside Jugulis, and it's really strong. Wave Crush hits like a truck. The reason I didn't Tera this is because it did, when I last used it, it wasn't Tera, and it still did huge amounts of work, like without being a Terramon, so I felt like I didn't need to, whereas Golurk, to be viable, I really wanted to draft Golurk just because it's such a cool mon. So yeah, just to make Golurk viable, it kinda needed something else on top of itself, so I gave it Tera, and I know Floatzel can work without it, so yeah. And finally we have Rotom Frost, because I got sniped a bunch for my last pick. I wanted Alolan Sandslash, I didn't get it. I wanted Frostlass, I didn't get it. Rotom Frost is still a good mon. Like, it gets way too much hate in my opinion. It's still a Rotom, first of all, so it gets all the utility that Rotom gets. It's still pretty strong. It has Blizzard, which is so strong if you hit it. And Electric Knight is a very good offensive type combo. And slap a pair of boots on it, and it's not weak to rocks. So I feel like that was one of its main weaknesses prior to Gen 8. Right now you don't really have to worry about that as much, so I feel like Rotom Frost is a bit better than it used to be. So yeah, it's a good enough final mon. So this is a team. As you know, I don't like to go all in on a single archetype unless it's Trick Room, because Trick Room just works so well. But yeah, I don't like drafting weather teams that are too reliant on the weather, so like I could have drafted a bunch of Swift Swimmers and a bunch of water types, but I didn't think I needed to be honest. I didn't think I needed to. So I drafted instead a team that can work within and without rain. So now that I'm done yapping about my team, let's have a look at Willow's team, which is so scary. We have a Latios, Tinglu, Zapdos Galar, Tera, Regieleki, this fucking broken bitch, with Tera Electric, Ice, and Flying. Not Tera, this is just a Toxapex, thankfully. Tera Delphox, which is another really scary Tera captain. We've used it before and it's really good. With Tera Fire, Grass, and Fairy, which is exactly the types I had on it. We have a Porygon Z, a Cloyster, a Cryogono, a Tera Probopass with Tera Steel, Fighting, and Fairy, which is also a very scary Tera Captain. Like, its Probopass is really bulky, and once you get rid of that 4-time weakness to Ground and Fighting, it gets a lot more threatening. Especially after it gets 1 or 2 Iron Defenses up, it becomes nigh unkillable, and you have to take trades with it. And finally we have Vileplume, which is a pretty good mon. Without Tera it's probably a bit worse, but it's still good utility. So yeah, the main threats are obviously the Tera Regieleki. This one I don't think should have been allowed, even though we have some Ubers, because not everybody was gonna get Ubers, because there were 28 coaches, and the Ubers that were like the mons that are usually Ubers, that are usually banned, like not Qianpao and stuff like that, but the top ones like Dialga and Necrozma and stuff like that. I believe there were 10 of those, so I don't think that is enough to offset the power that Tera Regieleki gives to a team, but we'll see. I think we have a bit of ways to deal with it, but it's still so fucking scary. The Tinglu is a very, very annoying wall to break. It's so bulky, and it still hits like a truck. Zapdos is very scary. It's very strong. Porygon Z can be scary if it gets an agility up and it starts firing adaptability boosted hyper voices and hyper beams, but I think we can deal with that. Probopass can get out of hand, and yeah, I believe that's about it. Oh, and Latios, of course. Latios is always the threat, because Latios is fast, it's strong, it has Soul Dew, it can run bulky Calm Mindsets, or it can run Specs, Scarf. It has a bunch of sets it can run, so hopefully we can cripple and deal with that. But yeah, this is the matchup for today. I'm done yapping, I swear. No, never mind, I'm not, because I didn't show you the team we're bringing. So never mind, I'm not done yapping. So let's get right into the team. So, this is the team. First up, we have Palafin with a Mystic Water, Jet Punch, Flip Turn, Close Combat, and Z Headbutt set. I wish I could have run some different sets, like a bulk up set, but I kind of needed all of this. We have Jet Punch and Flip Turn. Jet Punch is good priority, hits like a truck, hits with Mystic Water boost, by the way, is super fucking strong. It 2-hit KOs Terra Grass, Delphox, it 2-hit KOs most stuff. I think it 2-hit KOs Regieleki, I believe it should. And it's just really good priority to have. 80 base power, stab, water priority is really fucking good. It does, I believe, 30% to Latios as well, so that's kinda crazy. Flip Turn for momentum, and mainly to Flip Turn out when we are in Babby form. Close Combat is there mainly for the Cloyster, which otherwise is a very good wall to Palafin. Close Combat allows us to hit it super effectively. It's not a one-hit KO because Cloyster has monstrous defense, but it's really strong into it. And Zen Headbutt was needed for the Toxapex and the Vileplume, because otherwise we can't deal anything into those. So yeah, I wish I could have run a boosting set, I wish I could have run a sweeper, but instead we are more of a breaker and just like a cleaner. Next up is our Chaludon with an Assault Vest. We are max HP, max Spadef, because we needed to take the hits from their various special attackers. With Electroshot, Aura Sphere, Flash Cannon, and Dragon Pulse. The reason I didn't put any investment in special attack is because Electroshot already boosts our special attack, so we're gonna be getting stronger every time we click it in rain. And we do have stamina to boost our defense whenever we get hit, so we're gonna get bulkier on that side as well. And yeah, this is our main Regieleki check. It's also a Porygon check. Latios somewhat. We take like 50% from a Soul Dew Draco Meteor. So yeah, that's pretty good. You can't complain about that, but we're still gonna struggle, because our Chaludon is not the bulkiest special mon, or the most specially bulky mon, I should say. Next up is Thundurus with a Prankster, Thunder Wave, Thunderbolt, Knockoff, and U-Turn with heavy duty boots to kind of offset the the hazards, because we're not bringing hazard removal, and they have a lot of hazards. They have the Tinglu that can stack rocks and spikes, and the toxic spikes. We're not even bringing our grounded poison, so we are going to be struggling on that department. So we are going to have to try and put a lot of pressure and just deal with the hazard somehow. But yeah, Thunderbolt hits the Toxapex, hits most stuff. The what do you call it? The Zapdos. Thank you. We have knockoff to use on like stuff like Latios, and just click on the switches, take something's item off, which is always really good. U-turn for momentum, and also it's really good into a lot of stuff. It hits Tinglu for a fair bit of damage. And then we have Thunder Wave to try and cripple some of their fast threats, because they have a lot of those. Like if we can get a Thunder Wave on Latios, on Zapdos, if the Regieleki Tera is into ice or flying, we can actually Thunder Wave that too and kind of reduce its monstrous fucking speed. So yeah, Prankster Thunder Wave is gonna be, I think, it's probably gonna be pivotal in our chances to win this match. Hopefully Thundurus can put in some work. I love Thundurus. Next is our Jugulus with Quark Drive, booster energy, we're booster speed with max special attack, almost max speed, and a little bit of speed investment. We have just enough speed to get the speed booster instead of the special attack booster. We have Taunt, Hurricane, Earth Power, and U-turn. So initially I wanted to run Scarf, because the Scarf this was really good. It outsped most stuff, but when I realized we didn't have anything to stop hazards, and the Tinglu is a very, very safe switch into Iron Jugulus, I felt like Taunt was best. Like, so if Tinglu switches into Jugulus, we can taunt it and prevent it from setting up hazards, and then we can U-turn or do whatever. This is our one and only way to stop hazards from going up, so it's going to be really important to keep Iron Jugulus healthy. We don't have boots on it, so that might be a problem. If we want to switch into, if they do manage to set up rocks, and then we have very limited switch-ins with Iron Jugulus. So I might actually change it to boots. I don't know. I might. We'll see. Next up is Meloetta, which is it's probably a different set from what you're used to seeing on Meloetta. We have Syringer's Leftovers, Calm Mind, Dazzling Gleam, Psychic, and Hyper Voice. I'm still debating between Hyper Voice and Focus Blast, by the way, because Hyper Voice is better into the Dalfox. Focus Blast is better into the Probopass before it tears. So without Hyper Voice, we don't really hit the Dalfox before it tears, and without Focus Blast, we don't really hit Probopass before it tears. I think I'm more scared of Dalfox, so I think I'm gonna keep Hyper Voice, but I don't know. So why is this different? Because this is gonna be our lead, most likely, and I'm kind of using her as I've used Ursaluna Blood Moon. I know, different mons, but they have very similar bulk between HP. Like, the HP and SpDef of Meloetta is kind of the same, just a little bit less as Ursaluna's HP and defense. So it's basically mirrored Ursaluna defensively, but on the special side. The special attack is almost as good. It does have Calm Mind as well, and it has a lot of spammable moves. So we are max HP, max special attack, modest Meloetta with no speed investment. We're gonna try to lead with this and deal as much damage as possible. If we get a Calm Mind up and Tera Fairy, I believe we have a guaranteed to hit KO on every variant of Tinglu. We have a guaranteed one shot on Toxapex, I believe, with Psychic at +1. Not sure about that, but I think that's correct. We take a lot of hits. We have a little bit of defense investment. Actually, we're not quite max special attack to live Scarf, Brave Bird from Zapdos. Latios cannot KO us if we cannot one-hit KO us if we Tera Fairy, so we have a Dazzling Gleam KO on that, and it just looked like it might do what Ursaluna had been doing for our whole PDD run. So I'm gonna try that. I don't know if it'll work. I hope it will. And finally it's Politoed with a Drizzle Damp Rock set with Surf, Earth Power, Encore, and Whirlpool. So this is, of course, a rain setter, but it's also going to try to trap and deal with some of the bulkier stuff on the opposing team. Like, we can probably trap and beat King Lu. We can, with Earth Power, we can trap and beat Toxapex. We can probably trap and beat the Cloyster, and maybe the Probopass. So this thing, if it manages to Encore, Whirlpool, some stuff, it can definitely put in some work. We'll see how it goes. This is week 1, and I don't know how to use the team. I've never used Palafin, I've never used Archaludon, I've never used Meloetta or Politoed, so we're probably gonna lose because I gotta get used to my team, as always. I always need to take a couple of games to get used to it and then get into the rhythm and start winning back what I lost in the first couple of weeks. But hey, maybe we'll win. Who knows? We'll see in just a few seconds when the battle starts. See you there. Here we are, ready to start the battle. We see, yeah, about what I expected. There's no Delphox. There's no Ting Lu, and I just changed it to heavy duty boots. Oh, that's annoying. We didn't need boots on throat, but it's whatever. Okay, there's no Ting Lu. There is no Delphox. There's no Probopass. So, Lead Meloetta looks really good here. The annoying thing is that there is a Cryogonal, which is kind of annoying to break for us because most of our mons are special. But we'll see how we do. I'm not hopeful about this. Wait, what did I just do? No. I wanted to lead Meloetta. No. Meloetta, Iron Miku, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Do I have enough time? Why is it so slow? 4, 5, 6. Okay, done. Let's see what we can do. Good luck and fun to my opponent, and the screen is splitting once again, so I'll see you in just a second. Okay, lead Latios. Lead Latios is not bad for us. I think I'm gonna Tera Fairy and Calm Mind. Although a Psyshock, if we Tera Fairy, could hurt quite a bit. But I think we're fine if we Calm Mind. Wait, what do they have in the back, actually? That could come in here. Maybe the Zapdos? Do we just want a Dazzling Gleam? No. I think we Calm Mind. Let's go. Let's try this. Terrain right away, probably not the best. Breaking the base lord rule of never exhaust. We are exhausting right away, but it is what it is. We're kind of in a rough spot here because this team is demon. Let's see how we do. If this is Soul Dew, Psyshock is gonna do a lot of damage. If this is not, so it doesn't switch. If this is Specs and it's Psyshock's predicting our Tera, this is a problem. This is a problem in a lot of scenarios. If it Dracos, it's the best scenario for us. It's just flip turn. Okay, that's fine. They go back and out to Zapdos, I assume. Butch is Toxapex. Okay. Is this gonna have Poison Jab or Gunk Shot? If it does, how much is it gonna do? Meloetta to Toxapex. Psychic at +1 special attack. Is almost a one-hit KO on a specially defensive Toxapex. If this is Gunk Shot, it doesn't do a lot. It does about 50 without investment. So let's just click Psychic. Let's go for it. We are modest. We are almost max special attack, so this is gonna do a lot. A lot of damage. Let's see. What wants to come in on this? Zapdos cannot come in right now. It can come in for revenge, maybe. Let's see. Please don't crash. Let's see. They could go out to Cryogonal, but I don't think Cryogonal takes 2 at this point. They could go into back into Latios. They just stay in. Let's see if there's Spadef or Fizdef. They're AV Spadef. Infestation. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. They are AV Toxapex. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. So let's put an AV on this bitch. Let's see, +1. Yeah, they're AV maxed Spadef. So this is bulky as shit. We're still Focus Plus on this. No, Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice at +1 does 29 to 34. This is just over 35. So we have to click Psychic again, which is annoying. But it's fine. It's fine. This can't do anything to us because we're faster. And we just KO it. And we basically took out Amon for absolutely free. That is awesome. Toxapex is down. Toxapex being down is extremely good for our Palafin. Like, extremely good. So good. Now, let's see how much Latios does to us. Latios will do with a Psy Shock. Let's see. 46 to 55. Donald, yeah, this is the Zapdos. Okay. Our best mon into this is probably Iron Beads, and we just Thunder Wave. Let's see. Miku is still really, really good here, so we can preserve her without a second thought. Brave Bird comes out. Let's see if this is Bandit. This looks Scarfed. Let me confirm that. Zapdos. Galar. Scarf. Brave Bird. Yeah, 47 to 56. This is about right. So let's just Thunder Wave here. They withdraw. Okay, they go out to Regieleki maybe. Percy. Yeah. Oh no, the Cryogonal. Okay. We get a Thunder Wave on Cryogonal, which is great. Because now this is slow. This is slower than Palafin. This is slower than most of our stuff. Is it? Kind of. We can U-turn out to our Chaludon and then go from there. Oh my god, that does a lot of damage. I mean, we do have a fair bit of investment in attack on Thundurus, but still, that is a lot of damage. We are AV on this, so we shouldn't take much. Hopefully we don't get frozen. Please. Please, I beg. Snowscape. Oh. Okay. So they get a defense boost. They probably have Blizzard then. Well, I'm just gonna Aura Sphere. Oh, this is also to overwrite the rain. Okay, okay, I see. I'm just gonna Aura Sphere here. I don't see any reason not to. Except they go back out to Zapdos. They could. But I think that's fine. Because then we go Politoed. Set up the rain. And I don't know. The Aura Sphere do nothing. Nothing at all. It's paralyzed. That's great. I'm gonna Flash Cannon actually. Okay. They stay in. We're just gonna try and sack this. And it's paralyzed again. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. That sucks. He probably has something. Is Politoed faster than this if it's paralyzed? Probably not, right? Politoed is very slow. 176. It might. Cryogonal. So this is timid. Oh, 339. Paralyzed. 169. Yeah, Politoed is faster. Let's go Politoed. Set up the rain. And KO this. Please get paralyzed again. Let's go Iron Swirl. I don't want to let anything in for free. They freeze dry. Okay. It's gonna do a fair bit of damage. No freeze, that's fine. We surf. take this out. If they go out to Cloister, we Encore, because we don't want them to Shell Smash. Unless, is Cloister slower than us? Cloister. If it's not Goofy. Oh, it's Regieleki. Okay. Well, we just go out to our Chaludon. They probably Volt Switch here, but that's fine. We don't have it ground type, so not much we can do here, but go our Chaludon. Let's see if they Tera. If they Tera, that's going to be great. If they just exhaust Tera here. Are they electric, or are they ice? Please be ice, so I can Thunder Wave you. They are electric, okay. That makes sense. We should be taking this fairly well. Reasonably well. Thunder. Oh, they're gonna abuse my rain. Okay, that's smart. This is something I was worried about, but we are max Spadef. Our Chaludon with an AV, so we're not gonna take a lot of damage from that. I think we go for Electroshot. I'm not sure. Let's see, Regieleki. Eleki. This one, max special attack, max speed. Let's say let's put Thunder. Tera Electric. Yeah, this is max. So Electroshot does 48 to 56. Damn. Yeah, we go for Electroshot. The light screen. Ooh, okay, I see you. That is good. That is definitely good for you. But we can just spam Electroshot here, because they don't really have a switch into Electroshot. Let's Electroshot again. As they Volt Switch, fine. Stamina. They probably go Latios, I'm gonna assume. So we should take one Lati. Well, it could be actually choice specs, since we saw flip turn. Mickey comes out. Yeah, Latios. It could be choice specs. If it's choice specs, we don't take the Draco. We do nothing to it. Let's see if they want to Calm Mind or something. I'm gonna Dragon Pulse. This might be a throw. Because does Miku take a Thunder from Eleki? Regieleki, this one, Electric, Miku. Yeah, she does. And Psychic or Dazzling Gleam should KO it from where it's at right now. So maybe we do take the risk. How much does Soul do? Latios. I believe we should take one if it's Soul do. Draco. Chaludon. 41 to 49. Let's see. I'm gonna risk it. They Thunder Wave. Okay. Okay. I'm fine with that. I'm just gonna Pulse. Please don't get paralyzed. Thank you. This is gonna do a lot. It doesn't KO because of the thing, because of the screen, but now we can Electroshot again. So is that likely? I don't remember how many turns have passed, but I'm gonna check next turn. The Eleki might be likely. Clarabelle. Is this? Yeah, Cloister. Okay, so we Electroshotted here. Please don't get... We do get paralyzed. Fuck. But we do have a stamina boost. I think it's... Oh, it's not up yet, so we don't know actually. Electroshot. Don't get paralyzed. It's no escapes. Oh. Okay. That is fine though. That is fine. That is not fine. Please light screen. Yes. Okay. Stop being paralyzed, please. We got the 2 paralysis. They got the 2 paralysis, so, like, stop. Please. They toxic spikes. Okay, that's annoying. Please don't get paralyzed again. Jesus Christ! Sorry, I just screamed in your ears, but Jesus Christ, man. Jesus, fuck. Let me see. I should flash cannon, actually. Fucking hell, man. Please move. Please move. Move. Thank you. Fuck. Fucking hell. At least it wasn't shell smash. If it is shell smash, then drill round, we could have died there. But Jesus Christ, now we have 2 layers of T-spikes when they could have died in 1 turn, because we went for electroshot. The turn they switched in, but 3 paralysis in a row. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. Okay, so now I'm gonna preserve this actually. I'm gonna go out to Swirl. Then I'm going Palafin. Let's see. I have to preserve this for the Regieleki. Especially now that T-spikes are up. Let's see. The Regieleki might just win it for them. Win it for them. I can't even speak. Draco, yup. Go down. But now I believe we can just flip turn. Because we are Mystic Water. Let's see, actually. I don't want to fuck this up. Palafin, not hero. In the rain. Flip. Turn, yeah, we should KO it. So let's go Iron Heart. And flip turn. Oh, they set up spikes and T-spikes. Okay, I thought it was T-spikes, T-spikes. Okay, so we flip turn. They Draco again. We shouldn't die to this. Oh my god, we almost die. Are we dead to spikes? I don't think so. I think we have 1 jet punch in us. Oh, I should have kept the booster speed, shouldn't I? Jugulis, Regieleki. Actually, maybe we're not faster anyway. Yeah, we wouldn't have been faster anyway. Never mind. So we go out to Iron Throat now. What do they have left? Zapdos and Regieleki. So now we go out to Miku. Zapdos KOs us though if we go Miku. We go Beads. Sack Beads, see what they do. I should have jet punched. I should have jet punched and then sacked. That was the wrong play. I didn't think Draco would do that much. But yeah, our defenses are bad as well, aren't they? I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, this is my very first time using Palafin. This is my very first time using this team, so let's knock off. Late thunder. Yep. Now we do get to go out to... Actually, no, I don't think so. I think we go Iron Heart. Or Miku. No, we go Miku. No, because they're gonna... they're gonna screen. I mean, they're gonna screen regardless, right? So... Go Stapler. Electroshot into Dragon Pulse. I hope we can win this somehow. Actually, we might have to Dragon Pulse. Just Dragon Pulse. They're just gonna light screen anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. This is the only thing that can take a hit. This and Miku, but I don't think we deal enough damage. Well, this should do a lot. Not that much, actually. Another Dragon Pulse, though, should put it in range of Miku. And then, hopefully, Jugulis can beat... Ah, fuck. Hopefully Jugulis can beat the big bitch in the back. Because Palafin does KO Regieleki if we survive the spike. Donald comes in, takes a Dragon Pulse. E-shot. If they have to lock themselves into something, it has to be close combat. If they are choiced. If they're not choice scarfed, we outspeed anyway with Jugulis. Knockoff. Okay, we take that. Which might be bad for us. No, it's not. Oh god, Palafin, do you die to spikes? One spike does 12%. Oh, this doesn't die. Oh shit. Okay, so we Dragon Pulse now. The rain is still up. Yeah, us not dying was bad, because now... Does the rain... No, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we go Iron Throat. 12%. Yeah, 10% is... Well, no, maybe we don't die. Palafin. If Palafin doesn't die, I believe we win. Because now we just Hurricane. Yeah. Yeah, we don't care about the knockoff. If Palafin doesn't die, we win. If it dies, we lose. Probably. Okay. The Jugger picks up a KO. Come on. Come on, this is so close. This is so close. Light Screen wears off. If they waste a turn setting up Light Screen, we KO them. I think. I mean, they have to just spam attacks now. Because that's their only chance. Their only hope is that Palafin dies to spikes. And our only hope is that it doesn't. I don't think it does. Oh wait, this gets extreme speed. If they're E-speed, they won. Let's go Miku first. Miku should... I don't know if she takes 2. Let's see. Dazzle Dazzle? No, Psychic is stronger. They Thunder and missed. Okay, so we win. Let's go, Miku! Kill it! Kill it, please! Yes! Okay, we won. Okay. It was really close, I remembered at the last minute that that thing gets extreme speed. I don't think it had it. Well, actually, Light Screen... If it didn't have Reflect, if it was Light Screen, Thunderbolt, Thunder, then it definitely could have had extreme speed. So... Thankfully, they missed the Thunder. Thankfully, Miku got the KO, and we won our week 1 game. This is not unheard of. We won one week 1, but this is very, very uncommon for us. So I'm super happy we did. Even though we didn't play optimally, I definitely should have Jet Punched with Palafin, because the health on Palafin was very important to allow us to keep switching in on the spikes. But actually... No, yeah, I knew there were spikes at that point. So yeah, I should have Jet Punched, then sacked Thunderous, because the Thunderous sack was happening no matter what. So I definitely should have Jet Punched, KO'd the Latios without taking any damage, and then just preserved the health on Palafin, so we could have switched in multiple times to Jet Punch the threats in front of us. But it worked out. Thankfully, it worked out. I am happy. I'm not super happy with my performance, like I said, but we won, so that's what matters in the end. There was a lot of luck on our side. There was more luck on their side, if you ask me, with the triple pair in a row, but Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. Let's not. Let's just not. It was a good game. It was a good game. So good game to Willow. Once again, unfortunately, we don't have the team logo because it's a very, very sick team logo that they have, but it is what it is. This was week 1 of NBBL. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the team. It's a really strong team we have, even though we don't have any of the top Ubers. Palafin is arguably one of the top Ubers in my opinion. So yeah, really, really strong team. Really good performance, and I'll see you next week with our week 2. Hopefully winning that too. Bye bye.